The commissioner of the WCHA joins us now, Bill Robertson, on Hockey Day, Minnesota. Last night, Bemidji State out in the elements in a sensational game that went to overtime. You couldn't have scripted it any better to have the hometown kid get the game winner for the Beavers in overtime.
No question. The city of Bemidji did a great job of hosting Hockey Day, Minnesota, and Bemidji State was proud to be a big part of it. Seeing a hometown kid get the winning goal in overtime in sub-zero temperatures is what Hockey Day is all about.
Now, the WCHA has been a big backer of Hockey Day. You provided teams on the women's side so far for the event. Why is it so important for the WCHA, both sides, to be involved in an event like this?
Well, I think it's exposure for our league and our brand altogether. Our women's league is one of the premier in all of women's college hockey. And the men, last year, Mankato played in Hockey Day, Minnesota, up in St. Cloud. And now Bemidji is hosting this year. So we think there's a lot of benefits for fans to get to know the WCHA even better.
You look at how the WCHA is competing this year. Mankato, obviously, the forefront, but you have a couple of teams that are garnering national attention this year.
Well, it's been a blessing for us. We have three teams, as you said, Mankato, we have Bowling Green and Lake Superior State all in the top 20, and right after that's Northern Michigan. So we could have 4 to 5 teams at the end of the year vying for a chance to play in the NCAA tournament come March.
When you look at the way things shape out, and this conference means so much to college hockey, and to have Mike Hastings selected to be the head coach of the World Junior team, bringing home silver, what does that say about the level of coaching in the WCHA?
Well, we have some fabulous coaches, and he's one of the best. He's always asked his opinions in league meetings about the game itself and how we can make it even better. And for him to coach the U.S. team this year and bring him to a silver medal was great for not only Minnesota State, but also great for the WCHA and great for him personally.
Now the stretch drive comes. We know how cold it is. The hockey heats up. What do you expect the final month and a half of the WCHA season?
Well, that's the great thing. I think it's going to go down to the last week of the regular season like it does every year in the WCHA. We don't have a consensus right now of who's going to win it, but I can guarantee you that last week will be very, very pivotal to see what teams get what seeds in our tournament.
And then the best part about the WCHA, I think, is going back to the on-ice home venues for playoffs, and that positioning that you acquire during the regular season really truly means something if you could play for a Broadmoor trophy in your own building.
It does, and I can just say to you right now that the on-campus model has worked very well for our league, and that the excitement that it's generated for the student athletes and the fans that are at these games is just incredible. And we're excited about, again, this year. We don't know who's going to host. That's the fun part of it, also the scary part of it at the same time. But we know it's going to be a lot of fun, and the Jeff Sauer Championship Trophy will be the one they get at the end of the day with the NCAA tournament bid on the line.
All right, Billy, thank you so much for this. We really appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Jim.